Tim Cook went in and he kissed the ring and then some. We're all debating right now how expensive that little trinket, that trophy or whatever he gave to Donald Trump, and that's where everybody's trying to guess on that at this point in time. But there's gold in it, as the White House is basically, it could have been designed by Goldmember at this point in time. Anyway, Tim Cook, he had to put his tail between his legs, and this is why I could never. I'd have a real difficult time being a publicly traded company. Reason being is that you have a fiduciary duty to your shareholders to do whatever means necessary to improve the company. There's 3 shareholders in my company. It's my brothers and I, and we're always going to do right by one another. But again, we have a fiduciary duty to our clients. We put that above everybody else. Tim Cook had to put his tail between his legs and go to the White House and put on this little show so we could get Trump off his back. And Apple is not going to be hit with all sorts of tariffs. And he had to make all sorts of promises, and he had to do it in front of the camera. I did a podcast on this, and it's funny. You don't understand. They're going to spend $600 billion winning. And you see all the morons, this is what I voted for, all these influencer morons. I'm sorry. Dumb as a box of rocks comes to mind. I don't mean to be mean, but, it's hard not to. I mean, if you don't know what the hell you're talking about, would you just shut up? I know. That's how you make your living, riling people up online and towing the company line. But let's be honest here, okay? Over the past 4 years, Apple's total 4-year period of time, capital expenditures, investments was $42.2 billion. $42.2 billion over the past 4 years. And now you think that they're going to spend $600 billion on what? On what? Do you understand? Government could go through $600 billion like it's nothing. Companies, they can't do that, nor will they do that, because again, he has a fiduciary duty to his shareholders. I pulled this up. This is an actual press release from Apple back in 2018. I wonder if they were getting pressure back then too. Apple today announced a new set of investments to build on its commitment to support the American economy and its workforce, concentrated in 3 areas where Apple has had the greatest impact on job creation: direct employment by Apple, spending and investment with Apple's domestic suppliers and manufacturers. They said that they were going to spend back then $350 billion back in 2018. No, they didn't. It sounded good at the time. Again, you got to make the president look good. But they keep, I'm sorry, people, I got to be honest with you. Again, I want the president to do well also. But enough with this, okay? Anybody with half a brain can see right through all of this BS. Then you got Scott Bessent. Scott Bessent comes out and he says Micron is going to put in they're going to invest $200 billion. Micron's going to invest $200 billion. Do you understand that you and I are building right now? We're the ones making the investment in Micron. We are building Micron's chip plant outside of Syracuse, New York right now. Yeah. Then the only reason why it's there is because Chuck Schumer was Senate Majority Leader there, under, Biden. Anyway, they're going to spend $200 billion. Where are they going to come up with that money? The entire market capitalization, if you're not familiar with what that is, market cap is every single share of Micron all together, multiply it by its stock price. If you wanted to buy every share, and again, couldn't do it that way because the stock would go through the roof. The total market cap's $121 billion, and they're going to spend $200 billion. Do you want to? You know what its free cash flow was last year, Micron? $386 million. Come on, man. I mean, this is crazy. Where are you going to get that money from, for crying out loud? Again, you don't have to do this. I don't know. I don't understand. I know you're gonna get your influencers all excited, and you're out there. I don't know. You're speaking to, I don't trying to draw attention to whatever. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, you don't have to. Okay, go back to what you were doing and what you were doing well. I need some great ideas as of late. Okay, I love the idea with the census and not allowing illegals to be counted. It's going to change the dynamic. That's a smart move. That's great. But this other stuff, it's not working, man. Watchdog on Wall Street.com.